Are you ready for this episode, Clashers? Can you handle this? Are you sure? Well, this is Galladon, and you are watching Clash of Clans Attacks. And who are those two players that I always talk about that have just infallible attacks? Yes, Metador and Taka no Hana. Well, get ready for Meta Fail and Taka Fail. And we are going to start with Metador's attack here, and right away we can see surgical precision being applied to the deployment of those wall breakers on the left and the right, opening up those enclosures. Down the middle with barbarians to distract, they open up the center enclosure. Everything very precise so far. And continuing to be cool and collected, Metador eventually drops a golem on the left, a golem on the right. The golem on the right gets temporarily distracted by that cannon, but in the meantime he's dropped a few Valkyries and they start melting away those surrounding structures. One P.E.K.K.A. on each side and then one down the middle, again just being very calculating here. Drops his clan castle with a bunch of more Valkyries. Now here's where things go wrong. Watch those wall breakers closely. They take out that big group of walls there, and then what happens next is truly unique. I don't know if I've ever quite seen that bad of a wall breaker fail. Let's look at it again in slow motion. Now I'm thinking this unusual design might have had something to do with what happened here, but look at this. First of all, they probably shouldn't even technically have gone there. Those enclosures are already open. But watch after they break up this junction. Look what they do. They form a little cha-cha line and just work their way to the right, one at a time, blowing up a new section of wall each time, completely useless and worthless, and pretty much costing Metador the attack. So Metador was unable to open a path into the town hall enclosure there easily, but the attack's not over yet. He's still got his king and his queen. As we take a look, they're headed on their way in. The king's going after those storages there. Metador drops a rage spell in anticipation, but the king turns. Now he's being focused on by that inferno, so he has to use his freeze spell there. Now he's got king on the queen and the queen on the king. Big old royal confrontations going on there, but look at the defending queen. She has sat behind that wall and managed to destroy everything coming at her. The Inferno Tower takes out Metador's queen, and Metador has a rare loss. The wall breakers combined with losing all those supporting units to those defenses there, and then the king and the queen, it just didn't work out for Metador. Alright, so let's take a look at Taka no Hana's recent attack here, and bit of an inexplicable strategy here. You'll notice that it ends up kind of being a spray and pray type attack. Taka looks like he deploys all of his units from pretty much the same spot. I don't know if he maybe sprained his wrist or I don't know. It also looks like maybe the units are being segregated. Look at the king and the queen on the right, the golem's down the middle, the P.E.K.K.A.'s on the left. Maybe he's been watching too many of Peter $17 videos. In any case, the attack is just not going very well right now. The heroes are way around the outside there. And now look closely over to where the attacking queen and king are. Notice that the defending king has moved in and attacked the attacking king. And that caused the attacking queen to focus on him, but he reached the outer edge of his royal radius, I guess, and so he's headed back in, and the queen now has decided she has to get to that king. And so rather than going towards those structures on the right, she's just going to sit there and fire at that wall, trying to get to the defending king who has since wandered off and is going to cost Taka this attack. I think had the queen gone off to the right, he definitely would have hit 50%. Instead, it looks like Taka is going to spend some time staring blankly at the screen, but no, Taka never stares blankly at the screen. He is calculating. He is precisely coordinating the remaining troops so that they can achieve 50%, and here they come, a lone archer at the top, and here comes another archer right behind her. It looks like Taka is going to shoot for taking out that town hall, but there is a clan castle golem headed his way. That could mean trouble. The defending king is still alive. A few more archers, and here comes the clan castle, and oh, there's a level 5 P.E.K.K.A. They are going to take down that defending golem. This is going to be a confrontation that's going to last a while here. There's a lot of hit points to burn through. Luckily for Taka, there's no other defenses firing on his troops right here, and those golems don't do a whole heck of a lot of damage. So eventually they get through, and here they come towards the center. One P.E.K.K.A. and 2 wizards left, and they're facing 2 Inferno Towers, but he's got a rage spell left. And that rage spell is going to make all the difference in the world. The Inferno Tower goes down, the P.E.K.K.A. is on the town hall, one more strike, and the P.E.K.K.A. takes out the town hall before the king draws his attention and distracts him off of it. And that gets Taka the single star victory, which in Taka's book is definitely a Taka fail. But call it what you will, I say that was an amazing save. Definitely some skill and calculation involved there to save Taka from losing a whole bunch of trophies. Also came very close to 2 stars. If it weren't for that Queen's AI, that would have been a much bigger win for Taka no Hana. Well, I would say the moral of this story is that everybody loses. Don't get upset with yourself when you lose an attack or two. It's going to happen sooner or later. Just pick yourself up, brush yourself off, make another army, and go back at it. That's the only way that we can get better at attacking. Thanks again, you guys, for pushing me past 70,000 subscribers. Wow. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the likes, all the comments. If you guys like, go ahead and leave some questions that you would like answered. Maybe questions for Galladon, questions for Peter as well. I'll let him answer some questions, why not? And we will do that in an upcoming episode. Thank you again for watching. Take it easy, you guys. And remember, make every attack a full attack.